Hello, hello. Is the mic is on? All right, we are back. Back again. Okay, I got my laptop for my notes. So, back during the pandemic, I used to do some reviews of like Raising Canaan, P Valley, because those are shows I really loved. And as y'all know, I love to talk a lot. So, I wish I could clip this on my shirt somewhere. Let me just stuff it in my titty real quick. Okay, let's get it. Today we are going to get into the Netflix series called Nemesis. So my friend Mikey Raps, he decided to ask me, he goes, "Have you seen Nemesis?" I was like, "What's a Nemesis?" He said, "Yo, they got this show on Netflix. I think you'll like it." I said, "All right." I was like, "Do I even want to be invested in this to the point in which I like review it?" Then I saw the first episode. First things first, let's give a round of applause to Courtney Kemp. She is the creator of Power. And as you know, my favorite installment of Power is Raising Canaan. I love a timepiece that takes place, especially in the 90s. I'm born in the 80s, raised in the 90s. It was just a really good time. Everything from the dialect, the fashion, just the whole nine. The first, obviously, her first run at this took place on the East Coast. Now we're over in the West Coast, and we're dealing with heists. I think I want to see a lot more of that from the blacks because the thing is this. We know the drug story in the black community. That's something we've heard over and over and over. But high-end heists, that's something that we don't hear a lot of or even see a lot of us doing. Like science fiction and heist is something we really don't dabble into, but I love the fact that we've been dabbling into it lately. Let me pull up my notes so I can get names because I'm terrible at names. But first order of matter of fact, fuck the notes. First order of business. Hello, Daniel from Insecure. Hey. And then you have your light skin. What's his name? Mr. Isaiah Styles, Matthew Law. You can sandwich me in between the two of them. I take both of them. Now I understand the memes that were happening on social media. They was like, yeah, both of them. I was like, what is going on here? And I love the diversity of the cast in addition to that. You had your dark skins, you had your light skins, you had your Asians. I know we having a disagreement at this moment, but I need y'all to table that Mongolian beef and focus. Okay. Yes, I love how diverse the cast is. So I'm very into that because it just shows range for me. Spoiler alert. If you haven't already seen it, scroll. That's it. That's all that's supposed. Okay, so boom. They're at a Halloween party in Los Angeles and they're doing a heist. And one thing I love to see is us commit heists. Heists, I like how this looks on the blacks. I'm into it. It's just, it's just like high class crime. You know what I mean? It's just clean. You get in, you get out, you're gone. Okay. Buckle up, Buttercup, because I can never stay on track. Okay, I'm gonna stay focused. The episode was actually pretty good. The costuming was fantastic until my brain put two plus two together and realized it was an actual Halloween party. I was like, God, these look really good for Roberts. I was like, oh yeah, bitch, they're at a Halloween party. Duh. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was a very clean heist. It starts with high stakes, and I love that. For me, things that start with high stakes makes it worth watching for me. The stakes have to be high. It has to be do or die, life or death, for me to be invested. Because if the stakes are not high enough, I'm be like, okay, well, what do we do all this for? So, yes, very happy about that. So it takes place Halloween in LA. They do this really big heist. Oh, what I love Courtney Kemp for doing is having sax in there from Power. A nice little nod there. I see what you did there, sis. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Another thing I would love to say, the cinematography was great. There was a specific scene between Isaiah and Candace during their anniversary that I liked. It had him leaving the house. You can kind of still see him through the glass going into his man shed while she's in the kitchen, kind of like, thinking about how, their marriage is going. Really love that shot. Whoever put that in there, absolute genius. I was like, oh yeah, they ate that up. Right between the glass too, and that, they found a way to like even out the reflection so it wouldn't come off. I was like, where the fuck was the camera placed at? Because that was A1, by the way. Great job. Another thing I enjoyed about the cinematography, the lighting. For some reason, on black people, yellows and blues just look so good. They had that scene after they made up after the anniversary with that yellow kind of beaming and giving that sunset just on the skin is just chef's kiss for me. Ho ho ho. And let's not, Courtney, you must have a big bag and big budget because baby, the licensing. Oh yeah. Whoever's on sound design, we see you. I actually, as a matter of fact, let's do some homework because that sound design was top tier. Set design was also top tier too. It's given budget. We see you. It's given budget. The acting was really, really good. It's precise. It's to the point. The ending of that first episode, I would say, is high stakes. Like I said, it's circling on back. You've got this detective who is trying to get this robbery heist crew back for the death of one of his very close friends and working partners. So that is how high that stake is for him. The stakes are also high for Coltrane, who is trying to get his family out of the life because, they also suffered a loss of their own. So it's very interesting that we're dealing with loss on both sides. I didn't even just make that connection until right now. They're dealing with the loss of a child. He's dealing with the loss of a friend. So the stakes are high on both sides. I'm looking forward to seeing which way this thing finna go. I'm excited about it. I ain't even gonna hold you. I cannot wait to see what the episodes are gonna bring. I'm gonna probably just do a round out review at the very, very end. I don't know if I want to go like episode by episode. I don't know if it's that deep, but so far, very strong start. And I would love to see what it's gonna give. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is actually good. And the fact that it says season one makes me feel like we'll get a couple more seasons out of this Nemesis series. So fingers crossed. Let's see what it's going to give. I still want Lovecraft Country, but I can't always get what I want. Okay, love, peace, and hair grease. It's your queen goddess, Lavender Monroe. You already know, aka your normal actress, and we'll chat soon. Bye.